Unstoppable, The Power of Perseverance. By Ace Leeds. Introduction. What separates legends from the rest? When we look back on the greatest achievements in human history, what is the common thread that links them all together? Is it an unparalleled intellect? Groundbreaking innovation? Unbelievable luck? While all of those factors certainly play a role, there is one quality that towers above the rest. Perseverance. Perseverance is the relentless commitment to a goal, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. It is the ability to dust yourself off after a crushing defeat and come back stronger than ever. Perseverance is what allows the human spirit to transcend its limitations and achieve the incredible. Consider the story of Ernest Shackleton, the legendary explorer who led 3 expeditions to the Antarctic in the early 20th century. In 1914, he set out on what was to be the first land crossing of the Antarctic continent. But just a day's sail from their destination, Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, became hopelessly trapped in the sea ice. For months, the crew drifted on the ice floe, their ship slowly being crushed by the relentless pressure. In the face of such dire circumstances, a lesser man may have surrendered to despair. But not Shackleton. Drawing on an iron will and unbreakable determination, he masterminded a heroic escape, leading his 27 crew members on a perilous journey across the open ocean to reach solid land. It was a feat of pure perseverance that is still marveled at to this day. These are just one example out of countless others that demonstrate the power of perseverance. From the sports field to the boardroom, from the arts to the sciences, it is the individuals who refuse to be deterred by failure, who push through every setback, who emerge victorious in the end. So what is the secret to cultivating this invaluable quality? How can we develop the mental toughness and unwavering resolve to achieve our biggest dreams? The answer lies in shifting our mindset. Too often, we view obstacles as reasons to quit, and setbacks as signs that we're just not cut out for success. But the true greats, the ones who leave an indelible mark on the world, see challenges very differently. They view them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to grow stronger, to develop the mental fortitude required to reach the highest peaks. When faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, they don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "How can I overcome this?" They don't lose steam in the face of failure, they get fired up, driven by an unquenchable hunger to prove the doubters wrong. They know that every trial they endure is simply forging them into a better, more resilient version of themselves. This mindset is the foundation of perseverance. It is what allows ordinary people to achieve extraordinary things. And the best part is, it's a skill that can be developed and strengthened, just like a muscle. Through practice, through grit, through an unrelenting dedication to growth, we all have the power to become legends in our own right. So the next time life throws you a curveball, the next time you're tempted to give up on your dreams, remember the story of Shackleton. Remember that the only thing standing between you and success is your own willingness to persevere. Embrace the swell of determination in your chest. Straighten your spine, lift your chin, and charge forward with unwavering resolve. Because at the end of the day, perseverance isn't just a virtue, it's the very thing that separates the true greats from everyone else. It's the bedrock upon which all lasting achievements are built. So choose to be a legend. Choose to persevere. Chapter 1. The Triumph of the Restless. There are moments in history that define the human spirit, when we rise above our limitations and achieve the impossible. These are the stories that inspire us, that fill our hearts with a burning determination to surpass our own boundaries. And at the very center of these legends, you'll find one common thread: perseverance. Perseverance is the untamable force that fuels our most awe-inspiring accomplishments. It is the relentless commitment to a goal, the unbreakable resolve that allows us to weather even the fiercest of storms. Perseverance is what gives us the strength to stare down failure, to transform our setbacks into opportunities for growth. It is the wellspring from which legends are born. Consider the story of the Wright brothers, two bicycle mechanics from Dayton, Ohio who dared to defy gravity itself. In the early 1900s, the prospect of powered, controlled flight was widely dismissed as nothing more than a foolish fantasy. The so-called experts of the time scoffed at the notion, insisting that heavier-than-air flight was physically impossible. But Wilbur and Orville Wright refused to be deterred. Undaunted by the taunts and ridicule, they poured their hearts and souls into studying the science of aerodynamics, meticulously experimenting with gliders and prototypes in their humble bicycle shop. Time and time again, they faced crushing disappointments, planes that refused to leave the ground, designs that ended in spectacular crashes. Lesser men would have given up long ago. But not the Wrights. Fueled by an unshakable belief in their vision, they persisted, adjusting and refining their approach with every failure. Through sheer force of will, they pushed past the limitations that had constrained aviation for centuries, engineering innovations that would transform the very nature of human flight. Finally, on that fateful day in December 1903, the Wright Flyer took to the skies, completing the first powered, sustained, and controlled airplane flight in history. In the span of just 12 seconds, Wilbur and Orville had rewritten the rules of what was deemed possible. Their indomitable perseverance had turned fantasy into reality. Yet even after this monumental achievement, the journey was far from over. The Wright brothers faced an uphill battle to convince a skeptical world of their breakthrough. For years, they toiled in obscurity, struggling to secure funding and legitimacy for their invention. But through it all, their resolve never wavered. Time and time again, they picked themselves up, brushed off the dust, and dove headfirst into the fray. Their perseverance paid off in 1905 when they unveiled the Wright Flyer 3, a plane capable of remaining aloft for over 30 minutes, performing complex aerial maneuvers. This remarkable demonstration finally silenced the doubters, igniting a frenzy of global interest and investment in the future of aviation. The Wright brothers' triumph is a shining testament to the power of perseverance. It's the story of two men who refused to accept the limitations that others had imposed, who forged their own path through sheer force of will. In doing so, they didn't just change the course of history, they inspired generations to come, proving that with enough drive and determination, the human spirit can overcome any obstacle. Because that, my friends, is the true essence of perseverance. It's not just about resilience in the face of setbacks, it's about an unrelenting commitment to growth, a hunger to prove the naysayers wrong that burns brighter with every challenge. It's about transforming your perceived weaknesses into your greatest strengths, using each failure as fuel to rise higher than ever before. When the world tells you something is impossible, let that be your call to action. When you stumble and fall, see it as an opportunity to get back up stronger than before. Cultivate that indomitable spirit, that tireless determination to achieve your dreams no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Because if you can learn to harness the power of perseverance, if you can learn to be truly, unstoppably restless, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. You have the capacity to move mountains, to rewrite the rules of what's possible. All you have to do is take that first leap of faith. The future belongs to the persistent. The triumph belongs to the restless. Chapter 2: Building Resilience in the Face of Adversity. At the heart of resilience is a mindset shift, the recognition that challenges, while inherently difficult, can also serve as opportunities for learning and transformation. Resilient individuals do not view setbacks as permanent obstacles, but rather as temporary hurdles to overcome through a combination of grit, adaptability, and a steadfast commitment to personal growth. One of the foundational elements of building resilience is the cultivation of a robust support network. Whether it's relying on the guidance of trusted mentors, the encouragement of caring friends and family, or the camaraderie of a like-minded community, having a strong support system can provide the emotional and practical resources necessary to navigate even the most daunting of circumstances. Additionally, resilient individuals often possess a keen awareness of their own strengths, weaknesses, and coping mechanisms. By engaging in regular self-reflection and cultivating a deep understanding of their inner selves, they are better equipped to identify and leverage their unique abilities when faced with adversity. Integral to this process of self-discovery is the practice of mindfulness, the ability to be present in the moment, to observe one's thoughts and feelings without judgment, and to respond to challenges with clarity and composure. By honing this skill, individuals can develop a greater sense of emotional regulation, allowing them to make more informed and strategic decisions in times of crisis. Finally, resilience is often fueled by a sense of purpose and meaning. When we align our actions with our deepest values and aspirations, we imbue our lives with a sense of significance that can serve as a powerful motivator in the face of adversity. By cultivating a strong sense of purpose, we can tap into an internal well of strength and determination that can sustain us through even the most trying of circumstances. In a world that is increasingly defined by uncertainty and change, the ability to build resilience is not just a personal virtue, but a critical life skill. By embracing the lessons of adversity, developing a robust support network, and cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness and purpose, we can emerge from even the darkest of times stronger, wiser, and more equipped to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Chapter 3: Embracing Challenges as Opportunities for Growth. In 2020, the global pandemic posed a significant threat to the future of Peloton, the home fitness company known for its high-end exercise bikes and treadmills. With gyms and fitness studios shuttered, the company's in-person classes and showroom sales model were in jeopardy. However, Peloton chose to view this challenge as an opportunity to reinvent its business and better serve its growing customer base. Recognizing the increased demand for at-home workout solutions, Peloton rapidly expanded its digital content offerings, providing users with a wide range of live and on-demand fitness classes that could be accessed from the comfort of their own homes. The company also invested heavily in its technology infrastructure, enhancing the user experience with improved app features and seamless integration across its hardware and software products. Furthermore, Peloton embraced the shift towards remote work by expanding its sales and customer service teams, ensuring that it could effectively reach and support its customers during a time of limited in-person interactions. This strategic pivot allowed the company to not only maintain its momentum but also accelerate its growth, as more and more consumers sought out its innovative fitness solutions. Peloton's story serves as a testament to the power of embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. By quickly adapting its business model, investing in its technological capabilities, and prioritizing customer needs, the company was able to not only weather the storm of the pandemic but also emerge as a stronger, more resilient organization. This example highlights the importance of cultivating a mindset that sees obstacles as chances to learn, innovate, and improve. When we approach challenges with this perspective, we unlock our ability to navigate uncertain times with agility, creativity, and a relentless focus on creating value for our customers and stakeholders. Moreover, Peloton's transformation during the crisis reinforces the notion that challenges can be the catalysts for profound personal and professional growth. By embracing the need for change and proactively addressing the evolving landscape, the company demonstrated its resilience, adaptability, and commitment to its mission, qualities that will undoubtedly serve it well in the years to come. As we navigate the unpredictable waters of the modern business world, let us take inspiration from the example of Peloton and countless other organizations that have leveraged challenges as opportunities for transformation and success. By cultivating a mindset that sees obstacles as pathways to growth, we can not only overcome adversity but also position ourselves for long-term, sustainable success. Chapter 4: Developing a Positive Mindset in Difficult Times. In the face of turbulence and uncertainty, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear, discouragement, and a sense of powerlessness. When the ground shifts beneath our feet and the path forward grows obscured, our natural instinct is often to recoil, to retreat into the safety of our comfort zones. Yet, as history has shown time and time again, it is precisely during these most difficult moments that the human spirit has the greatest potential to shine. For it is in the crucible of adversity that we are forged into our strongest, most resilient selves, if only we have the courage to meet the challenge head-on. Consider the extraordinary life of the pioneering scientist Marie Curie. Born Maria Salomea Sklodowska in 1867 in Warsaw, then part of the Russian Empire, Marie faced daunting obstacles from the very start. As a woman in a field dominated by men, she encountered relentless discrimination, barriers, and skepticism at every turn. And yet, through sheer force of will and an unshakable commitment to her passions, she went on to achieve what many thought impossible. Undeterred by the naysayers, Marie persevered, working tirelessly in her laboratory to uncover the groundbreaking discoveries that would earn her not one, but 2 Nobel Prizes, the first woman, and the first person overall, to win the prestigious award twice. Her pioneering research into radioactivity not only transformed the scientific landscape, but also paved the way for major advancements in medicine, technology, and our understanding of the natural world. But Marie's story is about more than just professional triumph. It's a testament to the transformative power of a positive mindset in the face of immense personal hardship as well. In 1906, Marie's beloved husband, Pierre, was tragically killed in a freak accident, leaving her devastated. Yet, rather than succumb to grief and despair, she channeled her pain into an even greater dedication to her work, driven by an unwavering belief in her ability to make a difference. "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood," Marie famously said. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. This powerful perspective, rooted in curiosity, resilience, and an unflagging commitment to her principles, would come to define Marie's approach, not just to her scientific endeavors, but to the very fabric of her life. It is a mindset that we would all do well to emulate, particularly in these uncertain times. For when the road ahead is shrouded in darkness, it is our inner light, our capacity to stay focused, adaptable, and hopeful in the face of adversity, that has the power to illuminate the path forward. Just as Marie Curie refused to let the obstacles in her way extinguish her passion and determination, so too can we learn to transform our challenges into catalysts for growth and greatness. By cultivating a positive, solutions-oriented mindset, we unlock the ability to not just survive, but to thrive, to turn every setback into an opportunity, and to emerge from even the darkest of circumstances stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. This is the true power of mindset, the understanding that our perceptions, beliefs, and inner dialogues have a profound impact on the reality we create. When we choose to focus on what we can control rather than what we cannot, when we refuse to be defined by our circumstances and instead seek out the lessons and possibilities within them, we tap into a well of resilience and resourcefulness that knows no limits. It's a lesson that has never been more relevant than it is today. In a world that often seems to be hurtling from one crisis to the next, the temptation to succumb to fear, cynicism, and despair can be overwhelming. But if we have the courage to follow in the footsteps of pioneers like Marie Curie, to meet each obstacle with curiosity, creativity, and an unshakable commitment to our values, we unlock the ability to not just survive, but to thrive. So the next time you find yourself facing seemingly insurmountable challenges, remember the shining example of Marie Curie. Summon her spirit of unwavering determination, her refusal to let the odds dictate her destiny. Cultivate a mindset of possibility, of resilience, of unstoppable forward momentum. If you can learn to weather the storms and navigate the uncertainties, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The path ahead may be shrouded in darkness, but the light is there for the taking. All it takes is the courage to reach for it. Chapter 5: Make your goals clear and achievable. In our fast-paced, goal-oriented world, the ability to set and achieve meaningful goals is a critical skill for success. Whether you're aiming to advance your career, improve your health, or pursue a personal passion, having a clear roadmap can mean the difference between spinning your wheels and making tangible progress. But crafting truly effective goals is easier said than done. How can we ensure that the objectives we set for ourselves are not only inspiring, but also feasible to accomplish? The key lies in developing a goal-setting process that is both strategic and grounded in reality. It starts with clearly defining what you hope to achieve. Rather than vague aspirations like, be more productive, or get healthy, try to articulate your goals in specific, measurable terms. This might look like, increase my daily step count to 10,000 steps or, complete a 10-page writing project by the end of the month. Once you've pinpointed your desired outcomes, the next step is to break them down into actionable steps. What are the smaller milestones you'll need to hit along the way? What resources, skills, or support will you require to make progress? By identifying these intermediate objectives, you create a roadmap that transforms lofty ambitions into tangible, day-to-day tasks. Importantly, these intermediate steps should be realistic and aligned with your current capabilities and constraints. It's easy to set overly ambitious goals that quickly become discouraging when they prove too difficult to achieve. Instead, focus on defining mini milestones that you can reasonably accomplish with the time, energy, and resources at your disposal. This sense of momentum and small wins will fuel your motivation and sustain your progress over the long haul. Another crucial component of effective goal setting is accountability. Share your objectives with trusted friends, family members, or mentors who can provide encouragement and hold you accountable. Consider joining a support group or online community centered around your particular goal. The accountability and camaraderie of these communities can be a powerful antidote to the isolation and self-doubt that can derail our best intentions. Remember that the process of goal setting is not a one-time event, but an ongoing cycle of reflection, adjustment, and renewal. As you work towards your objectives, be prepared to reevaluate and refine your approach as needed. Sometimes, the goals we set at the outset may prove unrealistic or in need of modification based on new information or shifting circumstances. By maintaining flexibility and a willingness to adapt, you'll position yourself for sustained progress and lasting success. In the end, the true power of goal setting lies not just in the end result, but in the journey of self-discovery and growth that it catalyzes. By learning to set clear, achievable objectives and cultivating the habits and mindsets to pursue them, we unlock our capacity for continuous improvement and transform our dreams into tangible realities. It's a skill that serves us well not just in our professional lives, but in all aspects of our personal growth and fulfillment. Chapter 6: Greatness is not for the faint-hearted. The path to success is rarely a straight line. In fact, more often than not, it's a winding, obstacle-strewn road filled with unexpected challenges and detours that can easily knock you off course. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, the ground shifts beneath your feet, forcing you to adapt, to push through your fears and self-doubts in order to keep moving forward. It's enough to make even the most driven individual want to throw in the towel. But those who achieve true, lasting success are the ones who have learned to embrace the obstacles, to view them not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. Consider the story of Anita Roddick, the visionary founder of The Body Shop. When Anita first launched her line of natural, ethically sourced cosmetics in 1976, the global beauty industry was dominated by major corporate players who scoffed at her hippie approach. Dismissed as a radical fringe player, Anita faced an uphill battle to gain mainstream acceptance and break into a market that valued profits over principles. But the determined entrepreneur refused to be deterred. Undaunted by the naysayers and skeptics, she doubled down on her mission, using creative grassroots marketing to spread the message of ethical consumerism. She drew upon her background as a human rights activist to infuse her brand with a sense of social purpose, empowering customers to vote with their dollars for a more sustainable, conscious future. The obstacles kept coming, from fierce competition to logistical challenges in her supply chain. Yet Anita met each one head-on, adapting her strategies, forging strategic partnerships, and constantly evolving to stay ahead of the curve. Through sheer force of will and an unshakable commitment to her values, she transformed the body shop from a humble Brighton storefront into a global retail juggernaut with over 2,000 locations worldwide. Anita's story is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. It's a shining example of how one person's ability to navigate the obstacles on their career path can lead to truly extraordinary achievements. Make no mistake, the road to success is paved with challenges. The only question is how you choose to respond to them. Will you let the setbacks and roadblocks paralyze you, causing you to retreat into your comfort zone? Or will you summon the courage to face them head-on, wielding each obstacle as an opportunity to strengthen your skills, deepen your resolve, and reach new heights? The choice is yours. But know this: the most successful people aren't those who glide effortlessly toward their goals. They're the ones who have mastered the art of dynamic adaptation, the individuals who've learned to pivot, to improvise, to reimagine their approach in the face of ever-changing circumstances. They're the entrepreneurs who transform a bad economy into a launchpad for innovation. The creatives who transform rejection into revelations. The leaders who turn their perceived weaknesses into unparalleled competitive advantages, because here's the secret that the world's most accomplished individuals understand: obstacles are not impediments to be conquered or avoided, they're essential catalysts for growth. Each challenge you face, each barrier you must overcome, is a chance to push past your perceived limits, to develop the resilience and resourcefulness required to truly thrive. So the next time you find yourself staring down a towering hurdle on your career path, resist the urge to shrink back in fear. Instead, straighten your spine, square your shoulders, and ask yourself, how can I use this obstacle to become stronger, wiser, and more capable than I was before? Embrace the swell of determination that rises within you. Remember that you have the power to transform any limitation into a launching pad for greatness. All it takes is the courage to take that first step. The path ahead may be riddled with obstacles. But if you can learn to navigate them with creativity, flexibility, and an unshakable resolve, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So get out there and start rewriting the rules. The future is yours for the taking. Chapter 7: Unleashing Your Full Potential. In today's highly competitive job market, a strong work ethic has become an absolutely essential ingredient for achieving your full professional potential. But what exactly does that mean, and how can you cultivate this vital attribute? Let me break it down for you. At its core, a robust work ethic is characterized by qualities like discipline, persistence, and an insatiable drive to continuously grow and improve. It's about showing up day in and day out, tackling challenges head-on, and never being satisfied with the status quo. One company that exemplifies this kind of tireless work ethic is Patagonia, the renowned outdoor apparel brand. Founded by Yvon Chouinard, a former rock climber, Patagonia has always been guided by a deeply held belief in environmental conservation and sustainable business practices. Even as the company has grown into a global powerhouse, Chouinard and his team have never wavered in their commitment to doing things the right way. So what can you learn from Patagonia's example? Here are a few key strategies for cultivating your own ironclad work ethic. First, get crystal clear on your core purpose and values. What really drives you? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? Answering these questions will give you a North Star to guide your efforts. Next, develop unshakable discipline. Create routines and rituals that help you stay organized, productive, and on track, even when the going gets tough. Approach every task and project with the same level of rigor and attention to detail. And perhaps most importantly, embrace a mindset of continuous growth and improvement. Don't just rely on your natural talents, actively seek out ways to expand your skill set, tackle new challenges, and push beyond your comfort zone. View every obstacle as an opportunity to level up. Now, the real test comes when the novelty wears off and the grind sets in. That's why it's crucial to build in external accountability measures. Find a mentor who can provide guidance and support. Join a peer group of like-minded go-getters. Or simply make a habit of checking in with yourself on a regular basis. At the end of the day, developing a bulletproof work ethic isn't easy. It requires immense dedication, discipline, and a willingness to persevere through setbacks. But if you're willing to put in the hard yards, I can assure you, the payoffs will be extraordinary. Just look at Patagonia. By staying true to their principles and relentlessly pursuing excellence, they've not only built a thriving business but also transformed the entire outdoor industry. And you can achieve that same level of success in your own career if you bring that same level of passion and commitment to everything you do. Chapter 8: Finding Strength and Resilience in the Face of Adversity. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. These powerful words from the legendary Nelson Mandela capture the essence of what it means to cultivate strength and resilience in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Because let's be honest, at some point, we all face adversity that threatens to knock us down and make us want to give up. Perhaps it's a major career setback, a personal tragedy, or simply the grind of everyday stresses piling up. Whatever the source, adversity has a way of shaking us to our core and making us question whether we have what it takes to keep pushing forward. But here's the thing: the most successful, fulfilled, and inspiring people aren't the ones who somehow manage to avoid hardship altogether. They're the ones who've learned to meet adversity head-on and emerge stronger than ever before. So how do they do it? What are the proven strategies for finding the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle? It all starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of seeing adversity as something to be feared and avoided, start viewing it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Each challenge is a chance to test the limits of your capabilities, to learn valuable lessons, and to emerge as a better, more capable version of yourself. Take Nelson Mandela himself, for instance. As a young activist fighting against the oppressive apartheid regime in South Africa, Mandela endured decades of imprisonment and unimaginable hardship. But rather than let those experiences break him, he used them to fuel his unwavering commitment to justice and human rights. Even after being released from prison, Mandela went on to become the first democratically elected president of South Africa, using his platform to heal a nation and inspire the world. Another remarkable example is J.K. Rowling, the beloved author of the Harry Potter series. Before she achieved global fame and fortune, Rowling faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles: single parenthood, clinical depression, and rejection by multiple publishers. But she refused to give up, drawing on an inner well of determination to bring her magical wizarding world to life. The key is to approach adversity with the same level of courage, tenacity, and faith in your own abilities. When you feel like giving up, remember that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to prove to yourself just how strong and resilient you can be. Cultivating this mindset isn't easy, of course. It takes practice, self-awareness, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But the payoffs are truly immeasurable. As you rise to meet each obstacle, you'll not only emerge stronger and more capable, but you'll also uncover a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment that can carry you through anything. So the next time you face adversity, don't run from it. Embrace it. See it as a chance to tap into the full power of your resilience and determination. And watch as you transform every challenge into an opportunity to soar to new heights. Chapter 9: Inspiring Others Through Your Own Perseverance. What if the most powerful gift you could ever give to the world is not material wealth or professional accolades, or the appearance of having it all together, but the sheer force of your own unwavering perseverance in the face of adversity? You see, when we summon the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is shrouded in darkness, we don't just discover untapped reserves of strength and resilience within ourselves. We also have the power to inspire and uplift everyone around us. Take, for example, the remarkable story of Wilma Rudolph. Born prematurely and afflicted with numerous health issues as a child, including scarlet fever and polio, Wilma was told she would never walk again. But through sheer grit and determination, she not only learned to walk but went on to become an Olympic track and field champion, winning 3 gold medals in the 1960 Rome Olympics. Wilma's triumph was about so much more than just her own personal accomplishment. Her perseverance in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds became a beacon of hope and inspiration for her entire community, and for young people around the world who were facing their own challenges. "My doctor said I would never walk again," Wilma famously said. "My mother told me I would. I believed my mother." That unwavering belief, combined with Wilma's tireless work ethic and refusal to give up, transformed her from a little girl in leg braces into a trailblazing icon who showed the world what's possible when you choose to keep moving forward, no matter what. And Wilma's story is just one example among countless others. When we witness the human spirit triumphing over adversity, it has a way of igniting something deep within us. It reminds us that we, too, have the power to overcome our own obstacles, to rise above our circumstances, and to achieve more than we ever thought possible. So, as you navigate the ups and downs of your own life journey, I want to encourage you to remember the transformative power of your personal perseverance. When you refuse to give in to discouragement or despair, when you summon the courage to keep putting one foot in front of the other, you're not just changing your own life, you're lighting a fire that has the potential to inspire and empower everyone around you. Because the truth is, the world needs more stories of resilience, more examples of people who refuse to let their challenges define them. The world needs more Wilma Rudolphs, more individuals who are willing to be beacons of hope, to show others that no matter how difficult the road ahead may seem, it's always worth the climb. Outro. The road to greatness. The road to greatness is paved with perseverance. It's the resolve to push forward in the face of overwhelming odds. The unwavering determination to dust yourself off after every setback and carry on with renewed purpose. Perseverance is the hallmark of legends, the relentless commitment that allows the human spirit to transcend its limitations time and time again. It's what empowered Ernest Shackleton to lead his crew to safety against all odds. It's the force that fuels the passions of the world's greatest artists, scientists, and innovators, compelling them to blaze new trails in the face of doubt and opposition. And make no mistake, you possess that same indomitable spirit. The capacity for perseverance flows through your veins, just waiting to be unlocked. All it takes is the decision, and the commitment to see your dreams through, no matter how steep the climb may be. So when the road ahead grows dark, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, remember this: perseverance is not some mysterious quality reserved for the chosen few. It's a skill that can be honed, a muscle that can be strengthened through practice and dedication. Every time you refuse to surrender to despair. Every time you push past your perceived limits. Every time you rise up stronger than before, you're flexing that perseverance muscle, steeling your resolve to achieve the impossible. The future belongs to the persistent, the unyielding, the unstoppable. It's time to show the world what you're made of. Time to prove your doubters wrong and make your name. Will you rise to the occasion? Will you answer the call of greatness? The choice is yours. The journey begins now. The world is waiting.